What is going on, everybody? It's MrAeroHD here, and we are back with another episode of Ask Aero. Not that really anyone gives a fuck. I'm, of course, being sarcastic because the last reception on last week's episode was tremendous. Usually it doesn't get over 750 views, but we were broken into the thousands, and I really appreciate it. Let's get into the questions here, and before we get going, if this is Call of Duty in the background here, I apologize sternly, but it was double XP weekend, and that is what I was playing this weekend, so if that's what you're seeing, I'm sorry. And before we get into questions as well, people have been putting questions in the comments of the videos. Thank you for joining my channel. I'm assuming that you're new here. If not, then maybe I didn't make it clear. I only accept questions that are in the YouTube personal messages. That way I can go through them, and it's just a lot cleaner. It's a lot more, it's well set up. And if you don't know how to do that, just go to my main channel page, and there should be like a little drop-down menu to the right side. I'm not sure, but just look at my channel page and you'll find it. Anyway, this question I missed last week because I recorded my audio on a Saturday, and I'm doing the same thing today. But hey, Aero, do you watch the YouTube show Mighty Car Mods? And if you do, what mods would you put into your own car? Daihatsu Kore, I'm not sure, I'm probably not pronouncing that right, is the best car ever, and congratulations on 10,000 subscribers. I fucking love Mighty Car Mods. Mighty Car Mods has to be one of my favorite, all-time favorite channels on YouTube, period. Mostly because they have the funny, entertaining dynamic of Top Gear, but they actually teach you shit that you may actually want to use in real life. Don't even fucking think I'm dissing Top Gear. And if you guys missed the premiere episode of Top Gear yesterday, the UK one, I believe, just started their new series yesterday, so fucking go check that out. This is, of course, Saturday, and this will be airing on a Monday, and the episode comes out on Sunday, so this is a bunch of fuck, actually. So I love Mighty Car Mods, man. And as for what I'm going to do for my own car, I don't know, but I do get a lot of inspiration from them as to things I want to do to my car, and if I choose to do it myself, you know, there's a lot of tips there that are really useful. I do have a little bit of plans for my car, but that is in my car vlog, so if you want to know, go check out that video. I'm not going to link it because I'm lazy, and I'm also not going to link Mighty Car Mods. If you wanted to know what I'm talking about, just YouTube Mighty Car Mods. There's these two rad Australian dudes, and they're Moog, Marty, if you're watching this, your shit is mad. Mad. I don't know what else to say. There's no chance those guys are watching this, though. So, Aero, you built a shitload of cars, drift cars. Which one was your favorite, and which one do you use for competitions and serious play? The thing with me is there's no such thing as serious play. Even when I'm in a competition, I know why I'm there. I'm there to have fun, and my main car that I use, that I tend to keep going back to, is the Ford XB Falcon. Is, of course, my first, or one of my first personal project videos. If you want some more information, go check that video out. Just search personal projects on my channel page. It is the Ford XB Falcon. You can see it's hitting a curb, like almost flipping over backwards. Thumbnail is really rad on that. Hey, I'm a big fan of yours, and I was wanting to possibly get some advice. I started drifting 1 or 2 months ago, and I think I got off on the wrong foot. I made the mistake of getting your Civic tune and slapping it on Civic for shits and giggles. As a first drift car, I want to start over now and want to see what you suggest. I got your R34 tune for starters, but I find it really boring. What do you think for going for next? Thank you for your question. I think that's kind of original and unique for as a related question. What I suggest you do is just look through cars on, you know, the car dealerships, and if you find something that stands out, give it a shot. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go and recommend to you cars that I've had in my storefront because I feel like I'm trying to sell you cars. If you've seen anything zany on Build It, Drift to Kill It, other than the ones that I used to put out earlier, go ahead and copy one of those tunes if you like. But I really think that, you know, it's more of a you thing, not a me thing here. But if you want to try something goofy that's good, Toyota MR2, the older MR2, the 80s MR2. I feel like I'd be bad if I didn't give you something to do. Dear Mr. Sir, alright, in your Horizon video about the Civic, were you actually excited, fucked up, or just both? My parents came in because they thought they heard porn, so they wanted me to ask what in fact caused those types of sounds to emit from your mouth. Lol, anyway, real question was... Okay, so I'm going to skip the second half and answer the first half. I was joking. It was all an act. The whole point of that whole video was... for those, a lot of people got really excited. Oh, yeah, free Civic pack, Civic with a spoiler, and you know, shout out to the guys at work too, because I work with you guys, Shane and Steve, and they're a bunch of fucking assholes. They found my videos a couple weeks ago, and they watched that, and they have not stopped ripping on me for it. But you know, whatever, it's to be expected. They're actually pretty rad guys, and make my job not suck as much dick as it does. Anyway. So yeah, I was just kidding. I was just making a joke, and a lot of people liked that video. So if you did, expect that character to return in the future, because unlike my Evo video where a lot of people are actually genuinely offended, that one was me being stupid. So anyways, my real question was to ask you if you were gonna try any videos with Domestic Mango, Tomcat, which is TG 9700 Gaming, I believe, or the Slap Train. I think it'd be pretty sick if you did one with all of them. Thank you for your time. Just spitballing, but it'd be kind of sick if the 5 of us did like a podcast type thing, but Mango does live in Australia, so it's kind of hard to get all of us on at the same time. Tomcat's putting out videos like a motherfucker, and so is the Slap Train. So I have an idea of to where to incorporate them into my channel, but they haven't approached me about, well, the Mango has, just we haven't, nothing's materialized yet, which is more so my fault than his fault, but they haven't approached me to do anything on their channels, and Mango, Tomcat, Slap Train, anyone, those you guys, if you want me to do something for your channel, just fucking ask me, dude. I'm more than happy to do a dual comm, you know, whatever, you know. But I do have an idea in my head. I just need to, you know, make sure that it's going to be it's going to be done well. And those 3 names will be the first people I go to ask for this idea. Hopefully Mango can hook up, because he is in the middle of fucking nowhere. But thank you for your time. Thank you, sir. You know who your username is. This might have actually been long. I'd like to hear your opinion on what they should add to FM5. Personally, I'd love to see adjustable offsets, tire profile size, and separate tire and rim width, and a track editor. I'm not expecting much for Forza 5, to be brutally honest with you guys, and I'm not going to be like Tomcat. Props to him for doing that, but I'm not about that life. I'm not going to say, oh, I would like this in Forza 5, and I'd like this in Forza 5, because the videos are going to overlap, and I do watch Tom's videos, so I feel like that I'll probably end up using the same ideas just because I like what he's saying. Not because I'm trying to steal his ideas. It's just like, hey, you know, that would be pretty cool in Forza 5. But I'm not about that life. I'm not about that. I'm not your #1 source for Forza Motorsport news. I just play the game and fucking talk over it. That's what I do. If I had to name off right now, I'd like to see Ibizu and some of those D1 GP, like the smaller drift tracks. I'd just be fucking cool with Ibizu. If they put Ibizu in the game, done deal. Forza 5 is greatest Forza the whole time. And I would like to see maybe a bit more customization, just a little bit more, maybe go a little bit crazier, and then kind of tone down the contrast in the game. But other than that, like, there's not much we can ask for. But I think that Turn 10 should do is just look at what Gran Turismo's doing and just sort of take what they're doing and apply it to their game. Because I've had people argue with me, and yeah, I've had people argue with me about what better game, Forza 5 or Forza Motorsport 5 or Forza Motorsport Sports, sorry, or Gran Turismo 5. Honestly, the other game, like, Gran Turismo is missing what Forza has, and Forza is missing what Gran Turismo has. So I think Turn 10 really has to not just improve a little bit, but like completely revamp their graphics department. And if that means we have to wait another 1 or 2 years for Forza Motorsport 5, it's so be it. Because aside from the standard cars, the environments in Gran Turismo look beautiful. The physics are second to none, but I do prefer the physics of Forza because they do have like a retard handicap for people who are on controllers. Because on GT5 it's pretty much all simulation all the time, and that's suicide on the controller. So yeah, that's what I'd like. Track editor, I think that would just be too big and kind of take away from the things in the game. So I would be cool if it's not in the game, but if they can pull it off, then fuck it, why not, right? Let's see if this is a question. I got a burp. Okay, he burped. We're good. These are 3 questions from her. Oh, I can't say their names. Damn it. Did you ever drift and rally to Positano on Forza 3? Because I like it more than Fujimi. Yeah, I did. I actually liked it a lot. I liked it as a track. If you guys don't know, it's pretty much the Amalfi circuit. But I think it's Rally to Positano now. I think that's what it's called in Forza 4. But it was like 20 or 12 kilometers or miles. It was the same size as an Nürburgring or something like that. And it was pretty much like really tight Italian roads. And I preferred it because I like to race on it. Did you ever drift the small Alpha GTA Stradale in Forza 4? It's a pretty fun car to drift. The same goes for the Bentley Continental Super Sports, but it's pretty heavy, but it's fun because of the massive engine. I've not made a Super Sports yet, but I could for a video, I guess. The GTA, what I've done is I dropped the V8 in it, put 900 horsepower in it, lifted it all the way up, and put it on soft suspension. That, my friends, is called that lean. Did you install your games on your hard drive? Because the damaged my disc but forgot to install the games in the library. I usually install whatever I'm playing. Like, I have Forza 4 installed. I have Call of Duty Black Ops 2 installed. I have Modern Warfare 2 installed because my disc is cracked and I would need a new disc. Yada, yada, yada. So I really only install games that I'm really into and really playing a lot. So it doesn't, like, they don't get chewed up in my Xbox. This video, like I said, you're asking every video, I was wondering if you could post some telemetry, drift vids, how you attack different types of turns. My big problem right now is faint e-brake. I would want to know how you dealt with the inputs in real time, especially since you are a controller drifter like me. I mean, if you guys want to see that, I don't know how I would incorporate that into a video, but I don't think it would work. It'd be too busy if I was doing that, like, on a build a drift to kill it video or something. I don't think that would work, but I could try to do them like a standalone, like what I would do, put it on Thursdays or something. I don't know, but if that's what you guys want to see, if that's what you're interested in, let me know in the comments below. Question: if you had to choose between the Mini Cooper S, the Fiat Abarth 500, which would you choose and why? I would choose between. It depends on what. I can't really answer that because I don't know if you're talking about the old ones or the new ones. Because if it's the old ones, I like the old Mini Cooper just because it's fucking rad. If it's the new ones, I prefer the Fiat because I like it. That looks better and it looks like it's handles better. I don't know. And that really isn't a question, and I don't want to answer it because it pisses me off. Alright, guys, so under 15 minutes. That's a fucking miracle. Again, if I chose to play Call of Duty in the background, I do apologize, but I really had no other choice. I'm not going to go sit and, like, play Forza for no reason just to have fucking, you know. So thank you, guys, and I will see you tomorrow in the video. Bye.